forgot to take my bath. Forgot to take my bath.
And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front nine today. Hope you have a wonderful round on the course today. Well, let's see what you got. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. And here we go with his second shot. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Oh, how close was that one? And this putt to go one up for the match. This one's going hard to the right. He's got 8 feet to go. And you've got this to have the hole. Okay, your opponent's letting us move on here with our lives. No need to putt that little tiny putt, so we'll head to the next. And that hole's halved. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Not an amazing swing. All right, let's send this ball away. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Well, you caught a good bounce on the downslope. Let's see if this chases out. Well, that'll work for you. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I think that's too much. Too much from the rough. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Okay, he's got an extremely long putt. but you might get it close. Might even get it in. All right, this next putt's for his par. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And this putt drops, you can go one up. Okay, your opponent's gonna give you that putt and you'll take the hole. We're gonna go to the next. You're one up after that one. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Oh my, you caught that one. Look at it go. And let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. He looks to be about 130 yards away. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Nicely done, playing a little draw shot. Back to all square if they sink this putt. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. All right, and as we head now to the fourth hole, we have a par 4. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. Okay, we've rolled into the second cut of rough here. And second shot here on the fourth. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this putt right here will put him at one up. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. This is potentially to save par. Oh, right by. 6 feet to the cup. All right, your opponent's going to give you that one, and I'm down. Let's head to the next. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And it drops. There we go. That's what we wanted. And moving along here. And the fifth hole, we have a par 3. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Approach shot worked out just fine. And he's in the green side rough. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. This one's going hard to the right. Right by. And you've got this left over for par. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And that hole will be halved. All right, par 5 on the 6th hole. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. And from the deep stuff. Going with the hybrid. We've got about 215 to go from here. Oh, how are you? This next putt will be for his birdie. Just 3 feet left. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Okay, let's see what you do here. Really nice swing. This one's about 100 yards out. Fine. Great work. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And that'll do. And that hole will be halved. And now we have the par 4 8th. right, let her fly. Let's see it. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. All right, just barely into this first cut. You should be okay here. Here's our second shot on the 8th. This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. And your opponent has graciously given you that putt, and now we can head to the next hole. And we are all square after that hole. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Nice drive, just striping it. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Just barely got into the light rough here. All right, this is his second. Let's see if he can get this one close from the greenside rough. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. All right, if you can sink this putt, you're gonna tie your opponent and head to a playoff. All right, and as that one drops, you've wound up in the tie for top spot, so we are heading on over to a playoff hole. Okay, he's leading off here in this playoff hole. Let's see where he puts it. here's a 6-iron from them. All right, last off the tee, but hopefully closest to the hole. Let's do this. And with that approach, you will be closest to the hole. That's going to come in handy if we have a tie here. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. All right, I have faith in you. Let's win this playoff right here. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for playing the game, first of all. And also thank you for winning this match. I love a bit of match play playoff action. So thanks for that. A big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. I love the competition that can go down when we have match play. This is going to be fun, I think. Let's get amongst it. We'll take those all day. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. And that one will indeed just make it into the first cut. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Oh, that'll do. 10 feet to the cup. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looking pretty good. Boom. Drops it in there. Nicely done for birdie. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And he gets the putt to go. All square after the first hole of this match. Teeing it up on the second hole. All right, let's see how he does. And here he is in the fairway bunker. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. Nicely played out of that bunker. Go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, just missed that birdie. 6-foot putt for him. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And that hole will be halved. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Oh, just smashed it. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Safely on the green. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. An uphill putt. Moving right to left. It could be a good one. So good. That was a fantastic shot. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. Ooh, almost. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend.
That's a damn shame.
All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this fourth hole. We have a par 4. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. That should do nicely. This one's about 120 yards out. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. Ooh. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. This one's going to the left. So far, so good. Looking very good. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. That's safe. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Taking this one with the 8-iron. And here we go. This is his second shot. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely done. And after that one, you're 2 up. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. I think this is heading to the fairway. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Nailing another approach. Nice. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And this putt to go 3 up. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Going towards that hole. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. And you are 3 up in this match after that hole. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Oh, that's too bad. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Setting up here just in the light rough. Ooh, you might have overshot this one out of the rough. I'm okay with that. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. About 14 feet to go. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, brutal. And if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. Well, that hole didn't really help our spirits much. All right, here we go. Par 3, 8th hole. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Looking forward to see what you do here. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. This shot's looking good. Nice little draw. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, he's setting up from the green side sand. Oh my, can he get this to go? If you drop this, you will be on top of things. Victory to you. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Looking really good. This one's looking decent. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
Good game.
And congratulations, you managed to pull off the win at 3 up on the competition. And congratulations. Good work. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. We're starting today off with a par 4 first hole. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Just striped that one. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. Second shot here on the first. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. And look at this guy. He's showing you how to chip, isn't he? In the hole. Here we go. This putt for birdie. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Everybody's all square after that first one. Got a par 3 for the second hole. And here's a look at their hybrid. Well, looking forward to this hole. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This putt's going uphill and to the right. A little too hard. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. Oh, just slides by. And you're one up for the match after that one. And now for the par 5 third hole. Smart shot. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And second. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. This putt's around 24 feet to the cup. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, almost. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Here we go, birdie putt. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. And that hole's halved. And let's see how things go here on the 4th. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh, no. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. All right, let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. Par 5 for the 5th hole. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. All right, 3rd shot for him. Ooh, he was close. Five feet to go. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, see what you can do here. 6th hole, par 3. Good job. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And this putt from 10 feet. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. And he manages to get that one to go for the bird. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And that hole will be halved. Teeing off now on the 7th. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And he sets up around 140 yards out. This was leaning to the right. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Yeah, might be in a little bit of trouble here. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. I think he's on the right track here. This one's still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, 8th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Yeah, we'll have that. All right, second shot on the 8th. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Yikes, that went right by. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. All right, you got this left over for par. All right, moving forward. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's let this one go. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. You'll be all right there. Here's an 18-footer. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Ooh. All right, if he sinks this, you're done, bud. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Okay, you've got this one for par. Let's watch this one close. If it goes down, then this match will head to a... All right, and as this goes down, we are heading to a playoff, it would appear. Good luck. Okay, if this match is still tied at the end of this one, we will go to see whoever's closest to the pin off the tee. But I think he can win this straight up. All right, he's kicking us off here in this playoff. Let's hope he puts this tee shot nowhere near the pin. Okay, we're teeing off last in this playoff hole. Might have a little bit of an advantage, I don't know, but let's get this tee shot close. And the tee shot will not be closest to the pin. That could hinder us in a little bit, but we'll see. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. And this putt could secure his win in the playoff. Almost. And with that, he will miss. And that means you win in the playoff. Great work. Well fought. Victory. Well, that's going to just about do it, I think. Well done in this match. I'm glad to have seen you pull out that win in the playoff hole. Great work. Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. And just half a round of golf today, playing the back nine. Let's get into it. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. You absolutely demolished that drop. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Joining your friend in the rough here. Should be good. Might not be enough from the rough. And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. And this putt to go one up for the match. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh, sliding back. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. And this putt drops. You can go one up. And boom, in there, and you will win the hole. All right, you are one up after the first hole. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. There we go, great contact. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. They're going with the 5-iron here. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Oh, you hate to see it. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. He sinks this, he's got par. And that putt safely in its home. And that hole's halved. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. This could be slightly too strong. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, the chip just slides. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still going. Oh, and he gets that to drop. And after that one, we're all square. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Woo! Look at that fly. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. Heading for the green. And there's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. And now this from 5 feet. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4.
Thought you had that one, didn't you?
Okay, full send. Let's go. And look who we found in the rough. Let's see what happens. Okay, we may be in the rough, but it's sitting up pretty good. I think you can get some good club on this. Nicely done. A little bit of draw action here. Setting up here, nestled into this greenside rough. Ooh, close with that chip. He's got 12 feet to go here. I think this one will go left to right. Ooh. And this is for his bogey. And the putt goes down. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. All right, let's see how he does. Oh my, splash. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin. Well, that one's goodbye. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. That was good. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Ugh, rolled right by. And he sets up around 165 yards out. And this is your 3rd shot. Oh, the chip goes right by there. And he needs this to win the hole. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. Well, let's regroup before the next tee. See what we can do then. And the next one is number 17. This one's a par 4. This tee shot should play. Okay, give this a smash. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, let's do this. He got this to win the match. This one's going a bit to the right. Oh, Okay, he needs this one to save par. And if you sink this, we'll take the match to Dormy. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. We've made it to 18, and this is a par 5. Oh, this tee shot should work. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Yes, that's a good swing. This one's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. Here's our second shot on the 18th. And from the green side bunker. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Okay, let's see who comes out on top. We have one final playoff hole in this match play affair. If you still are tied at the end of this one, we'll give the win to whoever is closest to the
Don't fuck it up. It's your favorite hole.
Here is their 4-iron. All right, we are last to hit in this playoff hole. Let's go. Drop it close. Nicely done off the tee. That's going to secure you closest to the pin on this playoff hole. All right, if this putt goes down, you're going to take this in a playoff. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oh, what do we have here? All right, that's going to do it. Well done to you. That's going to get you the win. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
Good game. Good game.
Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And today we have match play ready to kick off. Okay, let's get going. Nice swing on that. And we're about 135 to the pin. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. All right, y'all get out your popcorn because this guy has quite a putt ahead of him. Let's see if he can drop it, but no getting your hopes up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Nothing wrong with that putt. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This one's going uphill and to the right. This one's a 4-foot putt. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. And there we go. And after that one, we are all square. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Okay, time to send it. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. And here's his second shot. And from a cool 38 feet away, this putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Ooh, that chip almost went. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. But I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And the putt drops. And that hole will be halved. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. Don't see you later to that ball. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. They've gone with the 7-iron. All right, drop this and you'll go 1 up on your opponent. You got a downhill putt here, breaking to the right. Oh, it almost went. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. And after that one, you are 1 up. Here we go now on the 13th. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. All right, let's see what he does on this one. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And pay attention, this next putt's for his eagle. He could learn a thing or two. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh! Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Oh man, just missed the eagle. Ooh, just a tap in birdie on this one. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. And let's see how he does on this hole. We're in the deep stuff here. That's a safe shot. And this will be his second shot. Okay, here's a 24-footer. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Ooh, that's too bad. And you two will be all square if they sink this. Okay, here's our par putt. He's got a 3-footer here. All right, that putt will go. And that hole will be halved. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. And this one's around 175 yards out. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? And he's setting up for a birdie here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh, right by. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. Oh, there it is. Winning the hole with that putt right there. Great work. And you're 2 up after that hole. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Okay, 19 feet. And just a little bit of a break to the right on this, I think. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Here's his look for birdie. And in the hole. And that hole's halved. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. This one's fairway bound. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. That's a good one. Nice pin high. And 14-foot putt for him. I think this one's going left to right. Oh. Okay, you have this to win the match. Okay, now that your opponent has conceded this final putt, we're done here in this match play event. And I thought this would happen. You went ahead and beat your opponent. And, well, I'm glad you did. That was a fun watch. Glad to be along for the ride. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Looks like we're just playing the back 9 of this one. Hopefully you snag some birdies out there today. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Well done. All right, here he is in the first cut. Let's see how this goes. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long putt. Oh, man. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. And after the first hole in this match, your friends are going to be one up. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. All right, let's send it. Great swing. Now let's see what happens. This is his second. This one might be a bit too much. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. I don't think you're going to like this. It's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. All right, drop this one for the bogey. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match.
Oh, no. 2 up.
And the 12th hole is a par 4.
Whoa, dude.
All right, give this a rip. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. There you go. That's what you want. Well, let's see what happens for this fella in the bunker. All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see.
Oh, no.
That was a good hole, making up some ground on your friend here. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Nice looking shot. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Here's our second shot on the 13th. Here is his attempt at this 18-foot putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh my. Okay, this putt and you can win the hole. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here.
Uh-oh, I gotta
All
get
square
close.
after that hole. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Just a pure swing. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. And he's in the green side rough. And this putt drops, you can go one up. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh, unfortunate. And here's a look at his putt for par. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Oop, that's no good. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Yep, this might be in the rough. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. They've chosen a 3-iron here. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Setting up his third shot here. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. Looking good so far. Oh, come on. And this putt's going to put him one up. I think this is going to go right to left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Not a bad result from that distance. This will be for bogey. Okay, your opponent's going to give us that short putt. So, yeah, we'll head to the next. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. All right, given that putt, head to the next hole. Let's go. And that hole will be halved. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Well, that was never going to be good. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. And they are Going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, here's your chance to go 1 up on your opponent. Looks like you got a line on this. Still looking good. Come on, do it. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that one, you are 1 up in the match. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And they're going with the 4 iron here. Ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, too bad. Back to all square if they sink this putt. It's breaking to the left, I think. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. Okay, this one's for his par. Okay, that putt's done. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. Great drive. That was some power. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This one's about 175 to the pin. Decent approach there. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Ah, no good. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Okay, Okay, here we go. This is the final playoff hole of this match. You got to win here. If you tie still, we're going to give the win to whoever's closest to the pin.
Well, you got lucky as hell with that bullshit.
All right, this playoff hole commences with this fella on the tee right here. Let's see what he does. Okay, you are the final player to tee off in this playoff hole. Let's stick this one as close as we can. All right, now let's see if you can get closest to the pin on this playoff hole. That'll give you a leg up. All right, you are closest to the pin off the tee, and you know what that means. If it comes down to a tiebreaker, you're getting the win. All right, he needs this to go down to win. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. All right, this much left to take the playoff. Let's go. And as that one goes in, you have won this playoff. Well done. Well done indeed. All right, and he's going to end things off today with a par. All right, that's it for me. Great work out there in the playoff, winning the match decisively. I like what I saw. Congrats. See you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And we're playing some alt shot today. Interesting. I don't usually play it this way, but I definitely enjoy watching it. All right, let's get this going. All right, let's see how he does. Looks like that's going to hold on to the fairway for them. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. Okay, your teammates set us up for a birdie here. Let's deliver. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this has my attention. Come on! Oh, somehow it doesn't go. They're going to go one up for the match if they sink this. And on to the next hole. Hopefully we'll have a better result there. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. Okay, let's send it. Silky swing. All right, here's his second shot. Okay, your teammate got us on the green. Now let's take this home for birdie. Looks like a right to left break. Oh my goodness. And now this from 12 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And as that goes down, that's going to be for his par. He's got 3 feet to go. And that will do. And that hole will be halved. Third hole. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And here's a 6-iron from them. Okay, they've left themselves a fair amount of work to do here. Very long putt. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh. Okay, this one's for birdie. Your partner left you with a birdie putt. Okay, par 5, 4th hole. You know what to do. Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it go. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This might not be enough out of the rough. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 225 yards to the pin. Five-iron on display for this one. All right, from the beach. Oh my, this might go down. Oh, yes. And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And he gets it to drop, and that's his birdie. And that hole will be halved. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. All right, they are in the rough. Let's see if they can escape. Heading towards that bunker. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Come on, ball. Have a sit. Nice shot. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his 3rd shot. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh! And if they sink this, it'll be to save par. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. All right, let's get to the next. And your team is 1 up after that one. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. And he could have this sneak into the rough. All right, they're going to hold on to the fairway with that one. And he's got about 160 yards to go here. Going a bit left of the pin. Okay, let's see if we can convert this birdie your teammate left us with. All right, that'll work from that distance. This putt is just around 12 feet. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Ouch, right by the hole. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. And after that one, your team sits at 2 up. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, just about dropped it. And this fella has a long putt in his future. Let's see what he does. I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. And from there, not a bad result. And this for their bogey. And that'll drop. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. And with that, he'll end his round with the par. All right, this match is in the books. And our winning team ends 3 up on the competition at the end of this one. Great work. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon.
All right, guys, I'm done. Y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.